Every day after Christmas, gamers, we have updates during Christmas. So first things first, if you haven't noticed, I have Christmas Asuna. That's because with the latest event that just finished, in case you don't know, this variant competitive battle, Team Asuna has won, which means that everyone that played the event will get this Christmas Asuna. If you didn't play the event, then I don't think you get this Asuna. So if you're new and you're wondering why you didn't get her, it's because you didn't participate in the event. So anyway, to go along with Christmas stuff, they put out a New Year's banner, and we have a new limited battle event thing. First things first, we do have a win pickup scout. I would not scout on this. I do think it's a bait. There's only like one good character I could really think that I like, which is really the Xenon, but she's not super needed, so that's why this banner is a bait. I don't think you should scout on it. They're all on the regular banner anyway if you ever get shafted in the future. But also good news, our New Year's is a step up scout. This is the pity system in the SEO game, step up scouts, which is literally you do a couple steps. So step 1, which is a 10 multi scout, step 2 is another one, and then step 3. So in this case, in this game, step 1 is 50% off, step 2 is 33% off, and step 3 is also 33% off, but you get a guaranteed SSR with this banner. But keep in mind, it is not a character SSR. It is going to be an ability card SSR. You can get the featured characters, which is this New Year's Kirito or New Year's Eugeo. But not only that, but you also have a chance of getting the other ability SSRs, not just a featured banner. So in this case, since this is their banner, they do have a rate up, so you do have a higher chance of getting the featured banner, but you're also being challenged with the rest of the other ability cards. So really, there's still a chance that you will get shafted even if it's you go guarantee of the featured banner. Now, before I talk about this banner, do I think it's worth scouting for? Honestly, not really, but they are pretty good. You can see with Kirito over there, strength up when Eugeo is in the party, when also putting up burn resistance. Actually, let me just go over here. If you want the art with me in it, that's the art. So yeah, as long as you have a Eugeo, you will have a burn status ailment resistance by 70%, which means if you ever get burned, you won't take as much damage. But it also puts up strength by 30%, which is pretty nice. But for Eugeo, which I honestly like the skills much better, Eugeo has a skill cooldown minus 10%, which is pretty nice if you want to keep using your skills. But the other one is what I mostly like, which is timely switch power plus 55% when Kirito is in the party. So as long as there's a Kirito in your party, every time you do a timely switch, power is plus 55% extra, which is it's still pretty nice. But honestly, I don't think it's worth using your crystals, especially if you're free to play. I don't think it's worth going for right now. It's not super needed, even with the new event that's going on right now. I forgot to show you Eugeo's art here. There you go. Also, let me just say, if you do plan to do step 1, you better be prepared to go all the way to step 3. Otherwise, I feel like it would be a waste unless you really want to try your luck. So basically, if you're doing step 1, you might as well go all in. If you don't want to go all in, don't scout at all. But besides that, do whatever you want. Oh, is this limited? I see limited in the bottom. This is a limited banner, ain't it? I said all the way down here. So this is a limited banner. So I'm still not a big fan of this banner personally. So although this is limited, I think this is one of the banners that I would personally skip on. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested to know if you think this is a must-pull banner. I don't think so. I'd rather save for some future banner stuff. I'm sure you want to see some sort of character showcase before I do the event. So let's go look at the new Christmas Asuna. So everyone, including people that participate in Team Alice, they should have that Christmas Asuna. Unfortunately, we do not get Christmas Alice. Also, I do like this new background. It looks kind of cool. I think they said that event might come back again, so I assume next year we might be able to do it again, but this time Christmas Alice. Okay, anyway, so basic a normal attack when you use this Asuna. When you use her first skill, the one on the left, she goes all the way back there and charges the enemy, dealing, I think, 900 or 600 damage. I'll check in a little bit. Then if you use her other skill, the one on the right, it's just like progressive Asuna's left skill, where, you know, you're just kind of dealing damage, except in that case, it doesn't look as powerful. Okay, if you're wondering about the whole finishing skill, it's really nothing different. It's just, you know, a different outfit of Asuna. So I'll use it here. Yeah, it's just Asuna in a Christmas outfit. So I can understand seeing like people that join Team Alice because they're tired of Asuna units. I was honestly hoping that there was something more exclusive with this Asuna, but she's also free, I guess. All right, this is her Max Livebrook artwork, which is I think the same as the ability card, just more zoomed in. Okay, anyway, her normal attack deals water 400 power. Her first skill, assault counter, deals 900 power. That could also inflict freeze. And her other skill, the one on the right, deals 700 water element power. Finishing skill does up to 4500 non-element physical power. When you switch, the whole party gets a strength of 15%. And if you use a timely switch, the whole party strength will go up by 25%. And then with this Asuna, at all times, whole party's defense goes down by 5%. A little bit of an oof. But your strength for the whole party, I would assume, also goes up by 5%. Well, as long as you're dodging, it's pretty alright. So you can see her stats right there. Is she super good? I mean, she's pretty alright for a free unit. I don't mind it personally. Obviously, she's more of a support unit. That's why it's the hard thing instead of like the power thing. Like the shares of Asuna progressive or the free Asuna all the way in the right. She's not meant to deal a lot of damage, but she is a pretty nice support to have. I guess mostly for the freeze. And also strength up, which is pretty nice, especially if you use a timely switch or just switch in general. Also, for everyone that joined the closed beta test, everyone's just getting the beater title even if you didn't participate in the closed beta test. I personally have not found where that title is. I even went to my inbox. I have not found it, but we're apparently all getting the beater title if you care about that. I mean, I kind of do. Anyway, so here's the new event. It's called the limited battle Frozen Evil #1. So this is a whole different event. It doesn't cost any AP or anything, so you can keep doing this every day. The only thing you have to do every day is the daily missions, which I will show you in a bit. So with this event, there is a item exchange where you can get some variant crystals, not a lot, but you can get a couple. You can skip, you can just get a whole lot of items. So to participate, you go to the event site and it's in limited battle. So you see this here. Now you have the standard stages and the daily stages. Obviously the daily stages you can do once a day. So how does this work? Basically, so you have a difficulty of 0 if you don't have any conditions set. What are the conditions? It is the one behind my face cam. You see HP down or player INT down. So every time you click on that and you put a condition, so let's say our HP goes down by 50%, the difficulty goes much higher. The only reason you're doing this is so you can complete your missions. So if you do your mission, so this is the daily side mission, you can see I clear with a difficulty of 1, 2, 3, and I think it goes all the way down to number 10. And then also some extra thing like HP down 10%, defense down 25. But I'm gonna be honest, the daily side is much easier, so I'm gonna put every condition for this on right here. But we have the highest difficulty 15. Now, if you have a rare Xenon, like so, the one in the middle, this is actually super easy to do. Let me show you. This is probably much easier than the probability of another girl falling for Kirito. So anyways, just do a charge attack, dodge. I'm gonna dodge here. Wow. Bro, I mean, typically he's not supposed to charge me that quick, but you know what? That doesn't matter too much. Okay, wait for the next dude. We can kind of get a collateral here, because why not? Then hit again, get this dude. Okay, dodge out of the way, because I really hate how they're far distant and throwing things. But that's literally all you have to do. Like, if you have any sort of Xenon, like at all, SSR, SRR, any Xenon works. It's really easy. So after you go to the bottom and you collect your missions, which what I just did, then you'll get all of these items, the little limited medals you can use to exchange at the bottom, which you can get a lot of stuff. I already collected quite a bit of stuff because I basically did every mission. I'm just waiting for the dailies. You get very crystals, money, premium ticket sword. I think it's bugged right now, you can't really use those. Experience, you can just get a lot of stuff. So I'm just waiting for my dailies so I can keep getting everything else. I only really care about the variant crystals though. But the hardest one is the standard stage. Now again, like the daily stage, you can set down conditions, but we're fighting against another blue-eyed demon, and he is pretty tough, especially when you set every condition. We have like HP down, our strength is down, our defense is down to 75%. Revival time is literally not even there. Awakening, charge, I don't. Just set every condition until you hit level 30, and then obviously difficulty extra. So it is possible I was able to do this with the full Asuna team, the same team that I used to use against Nicholas the Renegade. But instead of the Asuna I got when I first started this game, I'm using Christmas Asuna because Christmas spirit, hooray. But this is very time consuming. As long as you play it right, you are able to do this. I do have recordings, so I'll show you how I did it. Yeah, you just want to complete all of these, and I don't think I have to really play this anymore besides the daily. And I guess if anything, now there's no content since I finished everything in the first day. All right, here we go. So I tried to focus on timely switch, although I did do a pretty bad job. As you can see, I don't really get too much timely switches. So the other thing I'm focused on is just trying to deal as much damage as I can while putting up my awakening. So I switch when the enemy is about to attack. So that's only my whole mindset. And then I just keep attacking until he attacks me, switch again, and if I can't switch, then I'll dodge. And then try to bring up my awakening. So I do have like a little bit of a time frame to get out of the way so I don't get hit by the breath, which is pretty nice. I'm at 50%, but obviously, you know, gotta get that 100. I'm also focusing on bringing up the burst, and the boss does have some parry moves, but that doesn't happen until the boss's HP is pretty low. Also, I don't like to use the Christmas Asuna's first skill. I mean, it's okay. The only thing I don't like is how far she goes out. So if I'm spamming my skills during my awakening, it's a little weird, because my character will be far out when I switch. So I try to use the right skill, the second skill. So right now I am using my awakening just so I can kind of freeze time, because I want to bring up my burst. Also, someone died, but that is fine. Like in this case, it doesn't matter if someone dies as long as you beat it. So I'm trying to deal a little bit extra damage while also trying to bring up my burst. And then after this, I have to bring up my awakening again, because I'm just literally spamming my awakening. So the good thing about having the Showdown progressive Asuna, the limited one, she specializes in putting up awakening, so pretty useful. Of course, I'm using the finishing skill just to deal a little bit extra damage. 232,000, thank you, conditions. Yeah, I'm not switching or anything. I'm just focusing on bringing up my awakening. So I'm gonna sit here until the awakening goes up. All right, we're back up. Yeah, it's all the same repeat. I mean, it's mostly during the awakening part that I don't like using her left skill. But you know, sometimes I'll use it. It's like okay, but also I'm not too big of a fan. She goes away too far. It kind of wastes time, and I don't really like it. So I could see that my burst is almost done. So right now, I'm trying to align getting my awakening while also having time to use my burst, so I can deal even more damage. Because right now he's not doing his parry, which is, you know, kind of okay, but kind of rushing, because now I only have a minute left, which is a little bit of an oof. There, the burst is down, and now I'm just trying to get up my awakening. There it is. And now, of course, you just want to deal as much damage as you can. But we're not going to deal too much because we only have one win character. If you have more win characters, this should be a lot easier for you. Does one of my characters have the healing ability card? I think I do. Okay, good. I just had to make sure. Okay, the burst is almost gone. Awakening's kind of an oof, but we have less than half HP, and now he's finally going to his burst stage or whatever. So he could start parrying. But again, now I have to try and bring up my awakening while parrying. So, you know, I don't waste too much time. So now I just spam this Asuna. It's very fun. But you could see that this is like a very close time. I think for this one it was very close, but I think the fastest is like I had 5 seconds left. So it's not great, but it gets that deed done. That's all I care about. Also, he likes to do this, which kind of sucks. I mean, you could switch or you could dodge like I did. Whatever saves you the most time. But yeah, he does his parry, and after I parry, he's all down. I just try and bring up my awakening. But it's like so risky. Time is running out, and I hate it. 20 whole seconds, and I'm only 50% of my awakening thingamabobber. Nice. Also, Merry Christmas, even though this is uploaded a day after Christmas. I hope you have a good Christmas. I should have like a different video, hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. Depending on what I'm waiting for also comes tomorrow. Also, I had 1 whole second left. Luckily, 0.74 seconds. So luckily, it came just in time. So right now, I'm like praying here to get my burst to deal more damage, which it does come. So as long as I bring my burst and the enemy's down, I'll deal more damage. So it doesn't matter to me if it's parried or not. I just need that burst. And now I'm just spamming my skills until he's dead. I didn't realize it was 0.74 seconds. Wow, that makes me even more nervous. There, he's almost dead, and I was a little bit extra, and I used a finishing skill. I don't think you need to use a finishing skill. I just did it anyway just to be extra. And there you go. It is possible. You don't need all win characters. I do think you would need one win character, though, if I'm being honest. Either it's Yuki, the limited shares Asuna that I'm using, maybe even Lifa, I'm not too sure. I feel like you need at least one of them to really do well on this. But besides that, it's not too bad. That's how I did it. Hopefully it helped you out or gave you an idea of how to do this. Also, I think they forgot to put the subtitles on this Asuna because there's no subtitles. There's usually subtitles, right? I don't really click on the character, so pretty sure there's usually one. She looks happy, so I mean, I'll take it. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video of Sword Art Online Variant Showdown. If you guys enjoy, why not leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And if you want to join, I have a Discord at the bottom of the description. But thank you so much for watching. My name is Kaz. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all again in the next video. Goodbye.